Now, residents of Harney County are not happy about the Bundy militiamen holding up in this refuge. They're not actually supporting them. And in fact, there was a woman at a meeting on Wednesday night um, where a resident, a rancher, someone who the Bundys are purportedly trying to protect and, against federal overreach, actually spoke out against their occupation of this federal building and actually, let's listen to it in her words.
My name is Georgia Marshall. I've lived here 64 years. My great-grandfather was Ed Oliver. You know who that is. You know the Free French connection. I am a rancher. I have a BLM permit, several allotments. I have a refuge permit. I have gone through numerous managers and range cons, both on the BLM and on the refuge. I have seen the progress that we have made in this community compared to the shit we went through years ago when you could not stand and talk to a manager, when you could not stand and talk to a range con. But now, we have been making some progress. Granted, it's not a lot of progress, but it's coming. And we have an organization here that stands up for us across the board. It is called the High Desert Partnership. And you may not know a lot about it, but it's working damn hard for all of us.
All right, so there's this rancher who's, look, there's been issues with the BLM versus the ranchers. That happens. And it's good to see them mediating. Now, she's pointing out how, look, things have been getting better. It's not a lot of progress, but we are making progress. We're talking with them. We're working with them. We're trying to figure this thing out. Now, here comes the Bundy Ranch guys that are fucking it up. And she's not exactly happy. Now, listen to her go off on this. This is great.
Let's not destroy what we are doing because we think we have to make a stand for everything that's happened in the goddamn past. This is our time now. It is not what we did 100 years ago or 60 years ago or 30 years ago. It's our moment right now. We don't know our future, but I'll tell you what, it's better than what we had. So let's try to keep going. Let's not get caught up like I'm pissed as hell right now. And my boots are shaking, but I'm proud to be a rancher, and I'm not going to let some other people be my face. I am me. This is my home.
So there you have it. People there are not exactly happy with the Bundys moving into this federal building. You heard her. I will not let some other people be my face. We are working on this problem. And look, I think some of these ranchers have some legitimate concerns when it comes to the BLM. A lot of the reasons why the federal government owns so much land out in the West is simply because they had either gotten it through treaties or had taken it over from Indian tribes. Now, there's also an Indian tribe or a Native American tribe in that area that's like, hey, get off that land. Get. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome here. And the ranchers are saying the same thing. These Bundy guys need to pack up, pack their shit, take their snacks, and go home. They're not making things easier for the ranchers there. They think they're standing up for a cause. No. What they're doing is they're trying to get attention. They're just trying to get attention. They're trying to inject themselves in places where they're not needed. Don't fuck shit up for the ranchers who actually have legitimate concerns. Not even the Hammonds, the people that they're supposedly standing up for, want them there. And look, we could talk about whether or not this is double jeopardy for them, for the Hammonds going back to jail for their controlled burn or whatever. But that's not the issue here. They've taken that issue as a flag to fight against what they see as the tyranny of the government. But they're not wanted there. There are other ways that you can do this. If you want to have a discussion about the BLM, about federal land, and turning it over to more state and local control, that's a worthy discussion worth having. Sometimes local areas can manage the areas better than the federal government. But you can't come in there with assault rifles and guns, start pointing guns and saying that we're going to, if they try to remove us, we're going to shoot people. We don't want to shoot people, but, we're going to shoot people if they try to remove us from this place that we were illegally occupying. Don't do that. You're going to ruin it. You're going to ruin it for the people who actually have a stake in this, like this rancher. And like these people at this town hall, like these people in this small town. Pack your shit, go home. They don't want you.